G'day everyone and welcome back to Eco Global Survival. This is Alpha 5.6 and when we last were here we were we'd selected our place to live. We built a little shack. We can't wait to build windows because we've got such a beautiful view of the waterfall over there, so that's really cool. As you can see, we have property claim flags we need to put down. And we finally worked out what this was. So what happened was, when I came in here and put my workbench down, and I clicked on it, and I went to storage, and I saw linked inventory stockpile. And then it hit me. Dredd and I were having a conversation about how close to a crafting bench you could put a stockpile and it's still linked. Well, Dredd ran off 100 blocks away from his base and put down a stockpile and said it's not linked. Well, guess where 100 blocks from Dredd's base is? Right here in this very stockpile. So we kind of mooched on Dredd's stockpile, but he said it was cool, we could have a free stockpile. So we're going to continue to live here. So next thing we need to do is put down some property claim markers. I mean, they're not really necessary because we're not sort of expecting anyone to try and take our property, but nonetheless we'll do it as it's part of the game and part of the tutorial. So you basically put the marker where you want to put it down, it highlights the area it's going to claim, and you right click, and you get a deed. So you can use the deed to authorize other people to use your land, and you get more property claim markers when you read skill books. So we're just going to claim our 10 blocks worth of ground. I'm going to come out here. We're probably going to claim where this wee little stockpile is. So we're going to claim that area as ours. And probably here and here for now. So there you go. So if you come down here to the deed and you click on it, deeds, you've claimed some land. You can control who has access. Right click on the deed to take a look. So let's right click on the deed. Okay, so unauthorized is Dredd Pirate Duo. Authorized is me. Oh. There we go. We've now authorized Dredd for our land, which is cool. So it's called Bish 1979 Town. Well, we're not going to call it that. We are going to call it Bishtopia. There we go. So we now have a stockpile with a linked inventory. So if we come in here and go storage and click Bish 1979 stockpile, we now have access to those things to craft with. So what we want next is the research table. So we need 24 plant fiber, another 14 stone, and a bunch more wood. So without further ado, let's we'll start with the plant fiber. So we need our trusty scythe. Oh, we're too hungry to work. We need to open our backpack. And let's see, corn. Berry. Bean. And let's have, what else? Fiddlehead. And berries. And some more beans. And a couple more beans. Berries. There we go. And our stomach is now pretty much full. We also have 43 points to spend, which is really cool. So let's have a look and see what we can spend our 43 points on. We could decrease calorie consumption for our axe. We could level this up, and that gives us the civics skill book, which I think we'll do. Now, what else do we want to do? I think we'll put 3 points into that. Yes, because max calories. Oh, cool. Strong back increases your carry weight. Cool. Alright, so basic crafting efficiency. I'm going to take another. I'm going to put another 2 points into that. And we've got campfire cooking efficiency. Well, we're definitely going to take one level of that. And we're going to see unlock at level 4. Well, we're going to take full campfire cooking. There we go. Gathering. We've got increase our harvest because we don't really need to do that. Logging efficiency, logging yield. I'm going to take a level of that. Alright, cool. What's our shoveling? Decreases calorie consumption. No, don't care about that. Carpentry. Okay, so we need all of these. We need to get the books for those. Alright, cool. So, alright, we've got our scythe. We've lined up our, you see it highlights it, and we got we got bonus plant fibers too. So, all right, so we got 3 plant fibers a swing, which is good. We can see we've got 12, 15 down the bottom, 18. We need 24 from memory. One more. Very good. I might get some extra plant fibers just in case. Look at that. Just mow the lawns. Very good. See if there's any lawns to mow inside. Oh yes, there's some lawn to mow inside our house. Now, eventually, I'm going to dig all of this dirt out and replace it with a wood floor. You know, with a nice wood floor or a nice tiled floor, nice brick floor or concrete. We'll make it look all nice and. We'll make it look all nice and schmick by the time we're done. So, well, that was a good session. We got a lot of plant. You know what? I was going to say we'll make it an even fitty, but we don't need to. So, come in here, whack those in the stock. That inventory can only store carried items. Okay. Right. Oops, sorry. So what we need to do is we need to put our chest down. Ooh, cool! They've updated the colours on the chest. Nice. I think in theory I can put that in there. Beautiful. Ah! One of these days I'll learn not to press that. Anywho. Alright. Let's do stone. Well, let's do... Well, let's get some... let's do stone. We come around here. Bang. Let's just jump up here. That's... Okay. Yeah, the targeting's still not awesome. That's something they still... Now, if I go like that, yep, just wax it into the stockpile. Cool. Okay. Cool. Yep, cool. It just adds it. Awesome. Well, I'm just wondering if I just came over here and went whammo, 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 and then made a stockpile here. Whether that counts. If I was carrying it, and just dig it all up and then call it a stockpile. Yeah, so targeting's still a bit janky, but you know, it's alpha. I think I can't remember if I mentioned at the start of the video. The good news is that this is the last alpha build. Technically, the game will be going to beta as of the next update, I believe. So that's pretty cool. That's very, very cool. And I must say, as I've said more than once, I am thoroughly enjoying this game. Just, you know, and the devs are doing a great job. I mean, I know I get a bit critical of some of the janky targeting and whatnot, but it's only because I care. I mean, if I didn't enjoy the game, I wouldn't be as hard on things like that. Because I want the game to succeed. I want the game to be awesome. I want everyone to play this game. If I still worked at a school, I would almost demand that the principal put this on the curriculum. Because it is a awesome, awesome game that teaches a lot of good stuff. So they're on the track with what they're trying to do. So anywho, let's just cruise around here, picking up dirt, picking up rocks, having a chat. This is all good stuff. So I'm going to show a little bit of this grinding stuff because you need to get an appreciation of what you're getting into if you buy this game. Because look, there are no two ways about it. This game is a grind. You better believe it. You have to grind in this game. And so I want to show as much of that as is practical, because that way people get a proper... You know, if someone went out and bought it because I had spent 3 days grinding off camera to get all the materials needed to murder through a whole bunch of research and whatnot, and people just looked at it and gone, oh geez, that's easy, you get research so quick. It wouldn't be fair to the game to give that sort of unrealistic view of it. I'll tell you what, I'm not minding this stockpile thing unless it's full. No, I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm not hating on stockpiles. I mean, when I get my super shovel, then we're going to be... Oh yeah, for those of you new to the game, there's this magical tool called the super shovel, or large shovel or something, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it allows you to carry a 10 stack of something. So I could stand here and shovel up 10 rocks and then carry them, unless they've changed that in this alpha. We'll see when we get our tool, when we get all our forging and all that good stuff going. Lots of terraforming in our future, just leveling, making room to build nice big buildings to put furnaces and all that nice polluting stuff that we have to build to, you know, progress the game. So yes, if you're... Anyway, so it was great to get some awesome comments from the community on the first episode of this game. Thanks to KC for the support. Greatly appreciated. She's one of our biggest econauts, let's call it, for want of a better term for everyone. Playing on the Patreon server. I'll be back on there over the weekend. Do a tour and see where everyone's at. Alice, I know, has been kicking butt, and yeah, so we'll go and do a tour of their world. Now let's see if we can, because they must be getting close to the meteorite. Well, they must be getting close to being able to shoot the meteorite down. So chop up our stumps so the trees grow back. There we go. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to go on there over the weekend, do a little tour, show everyone what awesome work Alice Wonders, Casey, and Classic Font and the rest of the crew have been doing over there. Look at that floating axe. Cool. Hee. No hands. Look, no hands. Nice. So yeah, that's something we will definitely... That is definitely something we'll be doing. Because, yeah, they're doing a great job over there. No two ways about it. Oh, I was going to say, my guy is so boss. Look at that. He's carrying 9 logs of wood and he can jump up like that. That's just... Jeez, look at how good this stockpile is. I mean, yeah, alright, I'm with Dread on this. Stockpiles kick ass. There is literally... Nope. There's literally no doubt to the fact that stockpiles are boss. They're pro level. You know, that's pro level storage. It's pro level ideas. I mean, to come up with that, that's pretty darn cool on the devs' part. So huge props for that. If you're out there watching devs, Strange Loot dudes, this, yeah, stockpiles. I've got the Bish seal of approval, for what that's worth. Yes. Anywho, I think we should have enough logs there, but let's finish up that tree. I also love no fall damage. No fall damage rocks. Sorry, folks. No fall damage is super cool. We go. Let's make sure there's no meteorites in the sky. Nope. Beautiful. I actually don't even know if Dread turned the meteorite on this server. I shall have to inquire of him. Oh, great Dread of Pirate Land. Oh, lucky Mr. Elk, you nearly became supper. That's a 7. Oh, 10 logs. Alright. Clamber. Damn, look at that stockpile go. How high can my stockpile go? Man, that is a stockpile, alright. That's stock in a pile. Let's grab that last log while we're over here. It's there. Come on. Pick him up, that's 4 logs. Way up. Ah, jumped too early. Yeah, way too early. Oh, hope everyone is enjoying their Thursday or Friday, whatever part of this beautiful planet of ours you're on. Can I get to that elk? I can. Let's see. Ooh, crosshairs. No, don't run dinner. Oh. Yeah, no. Ooh. And no. Doesn't look like elk's going to be on the dinner table tonight. And that is sad. Alright. Well, we haven't built a campfire yet, so... Anyway, let's come in here. And open up our workbench. And let's get to work building our research table. So we have sufficient material. Excellent. So we're going to hit Order 1 Research Table. Now it's going to take 5 minutes. And that sucks. So let's have a look. Let's read up on a stockpile. Okay, designates a 5x5x5 area as storage for large items. So, okay, so it's 5 blocks, and 5 blocks high. That house looked like it was a little bit higher than 5 blocks, but 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we haven't quite got to the top of it yet. Very good. We will need another one. We better stop for a bite to eat here. So let's pump in some of those. Let's pump in some berries. Let's pump in some beans. Ooh, a little bit far there. We'll pump some more berries back in. Pushing it until that's about as far as we can push berries. Might try fiddlehead, see what that does. No, still beat. That didn't really help. Still bean. Nice. 44 points a day. Can't squeeze another bean in, can we? No. Beautiful. Full stomach. Alright. So, might as well do a wee spot of digging here. Might as well just break up some more of this iron here and rock and cart it on over to our glorious stockpile while we wait for our we're gonna have to work out where else we can put stockpiles, because I'll be honest, we're gonna murder through, we're gonna fill this at this rate, but I guess then we'll start using it too. I mean, the interesting thing is I don't want to, when we get to smelting, I don't want to be storing tailings in a stockpile and polluting the dirt. So I'll have to come up with a cunning stratagem, because we can't use the stack of tailings in the chest trick anymore, which we used to such great effect on the old multiplayer world back in the day. So we want to come up with a method of storing tailings that doesn't involve placing them on the ground and polluting the world. And I think I have an idea. I'm not sure if this is entirely... It will depend on the requirements to build the thing I'm thinking of. Put it that way. So, but I'm going to keep that one a secret at the moment. That's going to be my little secret that we're going to trial live here on our little in our little community here. Well, when I say live, I mean on video. Live to tape. You know, that amazing thing that TV stations come up with. Live to tape, because, you know, something's clearly, you know, something that you were clearly doing something live when it went to tape. So, yes, a little bit superfluous. That I must say I'm a big fan of George Carlin and his comedy work regarding language and overuse of words like pre and, you know, prefixes, you know, things like pre and whatnot, and just general language and whatnot. Like, yes, so I was a big fan of it. Well, I still am. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago. He was brilliant in Bill and Ted's as Rufus, I think his name was. He was brilliant in that too. Very, 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 very funny man. Right up there with Robin Williams and these guys for overall super funniness. Those of you who are wanting a laugh, look no further than Robin Williams' stand-up skit on golf. Even if you don't like or play the game, trust me, to hear Robin Williams take off a Scotsman inventing the game of golf is pretty darn funny. Anywho, let's put a research table down and see what research we can get going. Storage. Alright. Oh, I put it straight in my chest. How cool is that? So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just stash our deed there too. So we're going to not hit escape. We're going to 8. We're going to come over. We're going to E to rotate. And we're going to plonk our research desk down there. Alright, let's get inside our research desk and see what we need for a carpentry book. Right, carpentry skill book. We need 30 logs, of which we have 40. Research efficiency. Can we buy research efficiency? Research efficiency. Where are you? Research efficiency. Basic crafting efficiency. Here we go. Research table recipe. No. Do. Doesn't look like we can. Research efficiency, we can't because we need the civics book. Pooh. Alright, so what do we need for the civics book? Civics book, where are you? Civics skill book. 10 logs. Well, we're going to order a civics skill book. And then, once we get that, we're going to learn it. And we're going to reduce the what we need to pay for the carpentry book. And then we're going to make the carpentry book so we can get the carpentering table, which will be cool. And then we can start building, and we can put some windows in. Number 1 priority, put the windows in. Alright, cool. So, while that's researching away. A beautiful automated research table. You know what I'd love? Do you know what I would absolutely love to see a game do? When it came to like research and shit. I would love to see a game, a developer, put a system in their game whereby you didn't just click research and then research just mystically happened. Right? Now, that required, I would like to see you have to go and get materials and put them in the time intervals. So it actually made it feel like you were doing the research rather than just putting stuff in, having the research automatically happen just sort of in the background, sort of while you go off and do other stuff. I think it'd be really cool if there was some sort of way, some sort of mechanic that could be, whether it be just like I said, having to come over here, pick up some stone, run it over to the research desk, and put it in at appropriate intervals, just to make it feel like you're actually attaining the research. And I think that'd be just cool. It may get very tedious after the first 5 minutes, but who knows? It might be cool. So anywho, that's my thought on that one. Any game developers out there that want to use that? That's fine. For the low price? No. I digress. Yes, those of you who are fans of Friday the 13th, I will be playing Friday the 13th with the guys on Game Edge's Friday stream. That will happen. The guys in the Patreon community have challenged the admins to a deathmatch. And we're more than ready to oblige. Now, what we need to work out is how I'm going to balance spending my skill points and actually being still able to get actual stuff done, if you know what I mean. Because the whole idea of this game is actually for you to, trade and do community. It's not supposed to be a single player game. So I'm trying to do a single player game. Well, relatively. I mean, hopefully hopefully Dread's around and he keeps progressing, and then one of us can maybe specialise in one area and the other can specialise in another. Because cooking in itself, there's so much work to do in cooking, and then there's farming, and I really want to get into all of those things, but for the sake of this Let's Play. But I also, Anyway, I again digress. They're sort of future events. Right now we're concerned in hauling stuff and researching research. Because that's what we're here for. To research the research of the research. Must be nearly time. Once this research is done, I think that will just about be a video. It's been half an hour. There we go. Research is done. Done diddly. Done diddly diddly diddly. Alright, so we're going to put... we might go for a little bit longer. Research is done. Let's go and get our research. Research. Storage. Ooh, look. We got a cool book. Civic skill book. Alright, right click to create a civic scroll. Done. So here we go. We've got a civic scroll down here. Right click to learn civics. Consumes the item. Bam. 5 more property claim flags. Psych! So we're just going to store those because we're not going to need them right now. And what we're going to do, we're going to close that. Come over here to our points. Civics. So we have research efficiency. Bing. And you know what? We're going to take 2 levels of research efficiency. Because that is... yeah. That's... you know what? I'm really tempted to take another level of that. What else we got? Workbench construction. Laser... wow. Laser recipe decreases gold ingots. Cool. Now I'm almost tempted to take another hit of that. Just to get the cost of those books down. You know what? I am. I'm going to take another pot of that. Alright. So, let's come in here. See what we've got, folks. Right, we're going to research carpentry, and it now only requires 21 logs. Cool, so let's order that up. And that is going to take another 5 minutes. So what we're going to do in the meantime, we're going to we're gonna go to, you know what, we're going long, folks. We're just gonna keep pumping stuff into the stockpile. But also, once we get this lot of rocks and that in there, we're going to have to go and get some more trees. We have to go and do some clear cutting. Yes, we're running low on wood, and we are going to need a metric butt ton of wood for pretty much everything else we're going to do for the next few eps. So... cheapest creepers. Yeah, they still need to work on that targeting a little bit. But, you know, that didn't go in the stockpile, did it? No, it didn't. Alright, last bit of... where did we take that from? See, now, how I managed to take something from behind me when I was pointing here is sort of beyond each. Anywho, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So we're going to place that in there. We're going to come for a run over here because I can see a tree. There's plenty of gold over here too. This is kind of cool. Lots of gold, bit of copper there. Nice gold. Gold. Go for gold! So much rock. It's so cool. Alright. Well. Adios, Mr. Trigo. As you can see, the trees, when they fall, they do a fair whack of damage. They do a fair whack of damage. Alright, so we can line this up to chop a 4 off it. No. Let's run these 6 back to the stockpile. Lots of corn. That's good. It's good. Still researching way in there. Sooner we can get carts happening, the better. Alright, let's see what this does for me. 7. Yep, carry 5 more logs. So we're going to need to flatten out this land. The good thing about that is we want to knock that whole top off there. So it's probably something I'll do off camera. Is I'll clear this and move all the dirt from here over to here and place it all around here to level this up a bit, so we can move carts around. We get to wood carts because we're going to make lots and lots of wood carts. Lots of them. And they're going to be beautiful wood carts. Oops, can't do that anymore. Keep forgetting. Alright. Hey! Carpentry skill done. Alright, so let's open up the research table, folks. And this will be the end of the episode. Go to storage. Carpentry skill book. Bam. Alright. Right clicking on it. Scrolling down to the scroll, and booyah. 5 property flags. Winning. Pump them up there. Close. Okay, so we can go straight to crafting from here. Oh, that is cool. Oh no, we can't do. Okay. Damn, I thought we could go straight to craft the carpentry table. So what do we need for the carpentry table? Workbench, no. Stockpile, peat roof, campfire, armor's table, carpentry table. We need 20 boards. Okay. Okay, so we need 50 logs for can we... Woodworking. Do we get a free carpentry table? Don't think we do. Let's unlock basic carpentry anyway. And okay, so Gred's already up to level 4 there. And that would be wood construction. No. Wood, no efficiency. Yes, so we're going to spend our last 2 points on that because we want to up that. Now, that is going to be the end of this episode, folks. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. When we come back, we're going to build the carpentry. Well, we'll have built the carpentry table. I can guarantee that. And we will start Operation Carpentry, which will be cool. We'll have some more points to spend, and then we'll start looking at cooking. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave comments. Love the comments, they're so awesome. Likes. Mash that like button until you get beautiful callus on the end of your finger. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more videos. So anyway, thanks.